What's up, dudes? Another day back at Westhoff Skate Plaza. I'm gonna get it warmed up and see where things go today. I, however, do have a goal of trying full cab backflip on the rail, the bumped rail behind me. I've been skating nollie and fakey and switch a lot more lately, so I'm feeling pretty confident, but mainly just gonna try to pop some fakey tricks onto the rail and then throw some full cabs and see how they feel. And hopefully I can get one by the end of the sesh. Also, I think my homie Andy is gonna come through to skate, so we'll see where it goes. Should be a pretty fun day. Hot, but fun. I'm gonna remember to pace myself today. It's not gonna be like last week's video. Playing it smart today, taking breaks in the air conditioning in the car. Those last two tricks, backtail big spin, backtail backside flip, that took both of them like 20 minutes total, which I'm really happy about getting both of those in that amount of time. However, I was like going straight at it. So once again, I did not pace myself. I'm gonna keep skating though. I'm gonna give it like 10 minutes just to like recoup and recover. I also have the Vendetta with the switch flip over the 2-block from last week's video, so that one needs to get cleaned up today too. All right, I'm gonna see if this works this time. Set up the camera, go straight for switch ollie, and then switch flip. First tee, one and done. All right, the old 1-2. It was just as bad as last time. Maybe try to change up the angle. Maybe that'll help me stop it twice in a row. Well, at least the sun went away. All right, 2 switch flips today, so I'm happy about that. I do want to give this fakey pop onto the bump to rail a try. I've never, fun fact, I've been slacking on that. I don't really fakey into rails like all that much, especially off a bump. Like if it's on flat or if it's a ledge, like yeah, sure, all the time. But off a bump, no. So it's kind of foreign, but I feel like it's really not gonna be that big of a deal to me. I'm just gonna commit to the first one and see how it goes. Not so bad for that fakey lip, fakey board, whatever you want to call it. It's always been fakey lip to me, so that's what I'm sticking with. Full cab lip, probably not going to happen today. Today is very, very hot, and I'm going to work my way up to that. I think next I'm probably going to start trying like half cab grinds, maybe half cab feeble or something like that. Well, I just about died today. I mean, I overheated, my phone overheated about a dozen times. It was like 100 degrees out. The humidity is at 100%, and it still is, and it's like 7 p.m. And I know that the Midwest is not the only place that's dealing with this heat wave right now. Like, I know like back home in New Jersey on the East Coast, you guys are dealing with it too. Out in California, well, fuck you guys in California. You guys don't have any humidity, so you don't get to complain. Though I am like super jealous of your perfect weather and awesome skate culture. But even with like all that, you know, I would 1,000% any day of the week, I'd rather get out and get something than stay in and get nothing. And today's session was really awesome. I'm stoked on it, especially with like the switch flip progression. Whoa, wasp. That kind of came out of nowhere. I'm psyched that I'm like starting to throw switch flips a whole bunch more. And I did want to get two to make it true. So I started trying it in that line. And shout out to my friend Andy, who did come through. Obviously, I mean, you guys saw that someone was holding the camera. But shout out to Andy because he was like the motivation behind me trying it in a line. Like he even reminded me like, dude, you should do that in a line. Like, I know you want to, I got you, just start trying it. And it's been quite some time since I've like forced myself to do that many kickflip backflips in a single session. And that one was like flip backlip to fakey because I needed to set up for the switch flip. So that was like even more precise. Kickflips were feeling really good today. And fun fact, like on the first one, the first flip backlip that I committed to, I actually like rolled my ankle and I had to stop and take a break for like 10 minutes. And luckily, you know, with the adrenaline, it was feeling good enough to like keep it going because I did end up getting it in a line the way I wanted to. Maybe not as clean as I wanted to, but hey, it's a start. So yeah, that one felt really good today, even with dying in the sun doing all those flip-ins. I did not get a full cab backlip, but you know what? Like last week's episode, I was telling myself like, all right, next time you go back, you're gonna get the switch flip, and I hit that goal. So full cab backlip, it's still on the to-do list. Today wasn't the day for it, but hopefully soon. I do need to get a little bit more comfy with like popping into and off of ramps, like going fakey and going nollie. So now I have something new to work on and I'm excited for it. If you guys made it this far in the episode, hit that subscribe button. I still do upload at least once a week, sometimes more. I'll see you guys on the next upload.